Vanthiyathevan, Chapter 11. Pazhaiyaarai city, the second largest city in the Chola Empire. A few years ago, it was the capital of Chola Empire. Then only the royal family of Chola emperors shipped the capital to Thanjavur. Still, Pazhaiyaarai have the name and fame of a city. It is a big business center also. Today, the city is celebrating the Sri Krishna Jayanti, the birthday of Sri Krishna. So, everywhere in the city, all are enjoying, celebrating the festival. We can see so many persons made up as Krishna, Balrama, Kamsan, etc. and etc. They are making dramas on the streets and other crowded areas. And the markets and every streets filled with crowd. In this city, our old friend Vanthiyathevan was searching for something. After a long journey, he came back to Pazhaiyaarai and he go to see a huge crowd in front of a temple, where all the crowd was there because the Periyappa Parati, she is the eldest woman in the royal family, was attending the celebration. She was very much devoted her life to the spiritual things. She donated so many things for each and every temple in the area. And the celebrations are going on. In the crowd, Vanthiyathevan try hard and reach nearby Periyappa and make a action to attract her view. She saw Vanthiyathevan and asked, Tirumalai, where you gone for the last few days, few months? She asked, because every time he went to any place, he will gather so many news and will come and tell the Periyappa. And usually he will tell Kunthavai Prati also, the Prince Kunthavai. She is also in Pazhaiyaarai. Now Vanthiyathevan met Periyappa and tell the things he saw on the journey. He explained what are the things he saw from Kanyakumari to Tiruvangala. He tell something about the spiritual journey, pilgrimage. After that, he started to tell about the political things also. When he got chance to meet her lonely, because in the celebration place, Periyappa asked him to come and meet personally. So he met her in her palace in the city and explained the things. She asked the news related to the political or royal family also. He indirectly tell some things and hide some things. He told, I heard so many things about the princess, prince, and next prince, etc. So many rumors, gossips are going on in the citizens, among the citizens, like that he told. He tell about the changes happened to the life of Vanthiyathevan, the son of Pazhaiyaarai. She felt very sad. It is painful for me because he didn't obey my orders. As my husband told, I brought up him in the spiritual way, but nowadays, in the previous months, he totally changed. He married a girl, the daughter of Chinna Pazhaiyaarai, and so many things happened in his life. Pazhaiyaarai could not stop Vanthiyathevan, and she doubted something more about her son. He is related to Pazhaiyaarai and other so many persons in the Chola Empire. Alvarkadiyan also tell the same thing. What he saw, he told in a moderate way. Yes, I also heard something reversely as against the feelings of the royal family and yourself, like that he told. And I could not believe anybody in the royal family. I heard something about Aditya and I heard something about Arunmozhi and Kunthavai also. Like that he explained. When he tell something about Kunthavai, Pazhaiyaarai could not digest or accept that. I can believe whatever you told about Adityan because he is a short-tempered, so he might do something. But I don't believe that Kunthavai did anything without telling me. Immediately Alvarkadiyan told, that is your belief, but something happened even without telling you. Kunthavai went and met astrologer and asked about the future of the royal family and political things. Did she told you? Alvarkadiyan asked. Pazhaiyaarai replied, if she didn't tell, surely there must be a reason. Because she is the brilliant girl. If she was male, she might be the prince and the next emperor of the Chola Empire. That much brilliancy and capability have with Kunthavai. Like that she told. Still Alvarkadiyan asked, in the house of astrologer, there was another man at that time. He was supposed to be the spy sent by Aditya. But Kunthavai, Pazhaiyaarai didn't accept it. Okay, you just tell Kunthavai when you meet, as I waiting to meet her. Alvarkadiyan agreed. Okay, I want to meet her also. I want to tell something to her also. When I will meet, I will surely tell her your invitation and ask her to come to meet you. And after some time, they discuss about the other things and Alvarkadiyan tell goodbye to Pazhaiyaarai and start from there. When Alvarkadian came in to that area. He saw somebody on the road. He watched the public. Everyone are in celebration mood. And on the way, he finds a face, actually in the get-up of Kamsan in a drama troupe. Krishna, Balarama, Kamsa and others are in the drama. Alvarkadian have a doubt that the face or the voice of the Kamsan, the artist who performed the Kamsan character, already he heard somewhere. He started to think, where I heard the voice, it is not the natural voice. The voice was something modulated to act as a Kamsan, purposefully raising the voice. Still, he had a doubt. And at that time, he heard a news and saw something different. Some soldiers coming fast from Thanjai, the capital, and announcing that a spy escaped from Thanjai fort and he has to be caught by the soldiers. If anybody support or help the spy, they will be also punished. So if anybody saw the spy, should inform the officials. Like that, an announcement has come. As soon as this announcement came, the public in the streets start to feel sad. They lost this celebration mood also, because in total, the public in that city is against the Pazhaiyaarai. They didn't like the actions of Pazhaiyaarai. Only because of that, the spy is totally against Pazhaiyaarai and escaped from the Pazhaiyaarai fort. So the public felt sorry for the spy. Alvarkadian think about that. This mood of the citizens is not good for the nation. What will happen in the future if the things going on like this? After seeing all this, Alvarkadian go to a house nearby the city that belonged to his brother. He wanted to go and meet his brother and stay there. His brother is a priest in the temple. He is very much royal to the royal family. And he is a devotee of Shiva. So, always the brothers will confront each other. Still, sister-in-law love Alvarkadian very well and give respect. So she received him in the house. He stayed there. And Alvarkadian started to think the things what he saw on the way from Vid to Pazhaiyaarai. Before reaching to Pazhaiyaarai, he saw some different incident. One young boy was coming by a horse. He was tied to that horse, as somebody tied him with the horse. And some soldiers came and catch the horse and the boy. Boy means young man. And asked something. And they told some replies. After that, the soldiers brought the horse and young man back to the road. Of course, they might came from the capital. They are asking for some other person. Alvarkadiyan think all about things. And here, brother scolded him openly and asked him to not come to the temple because he is always talking against Shiva, Lord Shiva. And he went out. Alvarkadiyan lay in the house as sleeping. After some time, the brother came out back and talked to his wife. Next day, the brother talked to Alvarkadiyan in a lovely mood and left for the temple. After the brother left from the house, Alvarkadiyan started to follow his brother as he didn't saw Alvarkadiyan. Because Alvarkadiyan got some doubt on his brother also. Within a few minutes, he found that his brother bringing a person from the temple and going secretly behind the temple. Alvarkadiyan immediately understand that person. He was in the wardrobe of Kamsan last day, and he know very well that that is the hero Vanthiyathevan, the spy. Now he understand what happened on the way he saw. He understand everything. The priest and Vanthiyathevan were going secretly to meet somebody. Now we can see through Alvarkadiyan. Alvarkadiyan understand where they are going. So immediately he start to move in another way. In Pazhaiyaarai, there are so many palaces belong to Periyapati, Kunthavai and Aniruddha, the Prime Minister Aniruddha, etc. Alvarkadiyan is the servant of Aniruddha, so he has some freedom in the palace of Aniruddha. It was locked because Aniruddha was not there at that time. Only when he came, he will stay there. Now Alvarkadiyan entered into the palace. The servants already there give respect to Alvarkadiyan. Alvarkadiyan entered into the palace and came out through the back door and watched from there. Backside of the palace, the river was flowing on, and on the river a boat was waiting. And he saw the priest and Vanthiyathevan were coming there. Kunthavai was waiting in the boat. Alvarkadiyan met Kunthavai last day itself. After coming from Periyapati, he directly go to meet Kunthavai and told the things what he saw on the journey. Without telling fully, he tell about the spy and other things. And he met Kunthavai in the astrologer house also. At that time itself, Kunthavai felt sad. I couldn't understand at that time. He will be in trouble because he escaped from the Thanjai fort. Without knowing the identity or details of Vanthiyathevan itself, Kunthavai felt for Vanthiyathevan. as a divine love, she started to feel for Vanthiyathevan. Vanadi started to tease Kunthavai at that time. Kunthavai asked Azhvarkadiyan, if you meet that person once again, you please ask him to come and meet me. Azhvarkadiyan replied, there is no need for that. He will come himself. Like that he think in the mind, and he agreed to tell the thing. Then only he left from Kunthavai. Now he saw Kunthavai is waiting, and the priest is bringing Vanthiyathevan to meet him. When priest and Vanthiyathevan came near Kunthavai, Kunthavai and Vanthiyathevan look at each other, the face. Vanthiyathevan surprised, astonished to see her. Already twice he met her, but now he astonished because he didn't know whom she is in the past. Now, both of them didn't start talking. Both of them fell for the others. Only up to the priest make a noise. Then only they came from the feelings, thoughts. Immediately Kunthavai regained the power of the princess and asked, why you send message through this priest to meet me? Do you ask to meet me? She asked. Vanthiyathevan told that I could not tell without knowing the details about you. I want to meet the Princess Kunthavai and tell something directly. That's why I came and told this priest as my boss Aditya Karigaran told. I don't know you are the princess. Kunthavai told, I am that princess, sister of Aditya Karigaran. And she tell about herself. So Vanthiyathevan felt more happy. Even when he started from Kanji, he wanted to do two things in life. Want to meet Princess Kunthavai, and another thing, want to meet Prince Arunmozhivarman. Now he met Kunthavai. Immediately Vanthiyathevan take the letter from Aditya Karigaran, the palm leaf, and hand over to Kunthavai. This is the thing I carry for you from your brother. And he gave to her. She take the palm leaf and read it. That is open to Vanthiyathevan and Pazhaiyaarai, Nandini, etc. Kunthavai read it. Now my job is over. Let me relieve from here. I will go back. Like that, Vanthiyathevan start to pray. Still in mind, he want to stay with her. He want to be in the presence of Kunthavai. The mind says like that, but for the sake of courtesy, he tell that my work is over. Kunthavai asked again, you just tell whatever the things you saw on the way. Why the Pazhaiyaarai following or searching for you? Already I had made some mistakes on the way, so I have to face some problems. Only because of that, I took more than 1 week to reach here. What are the problems you faced? She asked again. At last, Vanthiyathevan started to tell all the things he experienced on the journey. Because he wanted to tell everything to Kunthavai and he wanted to spend more time with Kunthavai. So he told everything in elaborate way. As telling a novel, he told everything. At that time, Kunthavai was surprised to hear each and every incident. But Vanthiyathevan was telling casually. He told everything about the journey, what all the incidents happened, how he came into the Kadambur palace, what he saw in the meeting, in the secret way. After that, what happened in the fort of Thanjai, and he stayed with the young man Santanamudan. When telling about Santanamudan, Kunthavai asked a detail. What is the name of his mother? Vanthiyathevan told, I don't know her name, but the name of the boy, the young man, is Santanamudan. I think so. She confirmed. It should be like that. Only after that I came here and he told everything. And okay, this is the things happen. Now I can go back to Kanchi. How can you go without obeying my orders? Your work is just starting now. Like that, on the way to. Vanthiyathevan started to tell, no, I don't want to accept the job. Even my boss told. Kunthavai started to tease Vanthiyathevan. Why? Are you fearing of more troubles? No. I want to face more troubles. But already I had so many troubles because of these things. So I think I could not work for you. And because of my faults, your work or your job will be lost or failed. That's why I am objecting the job. Kunthavai told, no. Now only you have the responsibility to obey me as your boss, my brother told. That's why he wrote in the letter. And she started to write a letter. She take a palm leaf and write, Dear brother Ponniyin Selva, please come as soon as you see this letter. The other things the carrier or messenger will tell you. And she signed on the letter. And she gave the letter palm leaf to Vanthiyathevan. Now, you go to Sri Lanka and give this letter to Arunmozhi. Hearing the words, Vanthiyathevan felt so happy. His desires, two desires when he started from Kanchi. One, to meet Kunthavai. It has happened already. And now he got the chance to meet Arunmozhi also. So he felt very happy. I will wait for the reply. You should bring Arunmozhi. Like that, he told. And Kunthavai asked him to prepare for the journey starting from tomorrow. After the meeting, Vanthiyathevan and the priest has to return because the news or the ladies, girls are preparing for some dance programs might come to bring, call Kunthavai. So she in hurry tell goodbye to Vanthiyathevan and the priest.